You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
If you're passionate for what you love and you're serious about it, when you see our cameras at the show, then we want to talk about it. Fair weather fans need not apply. We seek nerds that are true.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the Angrygeeks Show. Once again, we are Jeremy Courtneyless. Thank the Lord in heaven. Only because he is such a pain. But where is he? Have you guys been following him on Instagram? He was already in Roswell, New Mexico, visiting family members at Area 51. He was at the Action Figure Museum, making me kind of jealous. But now, this week, we have special guest host, the one and only Eli and Liz Ellis from
Claremont, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I was talking about your business.
Oh yeah, E3 Graphic Design.
E3 Graphic Design. See, every guest we get, just a little bit of Jeremy inside him. Anyway, you guys, wow, what a drive. Was it an hour and a half to come hang out with me?
A couple hours, yeah.
Wow, well, welcome to the Geek Lair. I mean...
Yeah, it's amazing in here.
Yeah.
Stop.
It looks awesome.
Stop.
You guys can't see all the awesomeness.
Stop.
I'll take pictures.
Stop.
Trust me.
Keep going.
I'll take pictures after.
Anyway,
It's awesome.
you guys, your photo edits are just crazy. I was trying to choose my word. I mean, you work with... Oh, don't call me sir. I am far from a sir. You guys work with Jamie Dolan. You actually took photos of Danny Kelly, close personal friend of mine. Have you guys met Danny in person?
I know.
No, we did actually. I mean, we didn't know him at the time, but we ran into
Rhode
him
Island
last year at
Comic.
Rhode Island
He was
Comic-Con.
supposed to be a guest on our show.
Oh, nice.
Not lost his flight. Superman lost his flight. Missed his flight, and he couldn't. And he came a day late. So this year at Rhode Island, we're going to be doing the show again live. He's going to be a guest there.
Nice.
So Danny's super nice guy. Super
Awesome.
nice guy.
Badass Superman.
Awesome.
He is.
And
But
Heather does a ridiculous Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah. She's amazing.
Well, Heather, not only her Black Canary's off the hook.
Oh, yeah.
Anything that the Kellys touch is just off the hook. They're so accurate. But Danny is Superman. You know,
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
plain and simple. The people that you work with are just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk a little bit about your stuff in a minute, but I want you guys just to relax, have some fun, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Hey, we're back with Liz drinking water.
Hi.
And
I'm always drinking something.
anyway, what got you guys?
Coconut water.
What got you involved in cosplay? I mean, you collected for a little while, then you stopped collecting. You were just telling me this.
Oh, yeah.
What got you involved in cosplay?
I started following a bunch of it on Facebook, and me and my buddy Jeremy Harrell always wanted to...
Deathstroke?
Yep, Deathstroke. We always wanted to get into it, never had the time and whatnot. For a while, he was involved with a lot of music and, trying to make it big in that field, but as soon as that kind of came to an end, that, he just got done with that, we said, screw it, and we started putting our own suits together. We did Batman and Bane first. Mm-hmm. Came out pretty good. I wore like an armor jacket, the cowl and whatnot, but got a lot of great reactions. We got a picture inside the tumbler.
So awesome.
Oh my god, I got a picture inside a screen-used tumbler. Let me just clarify, it was ridiculously awesome. When I doubt Bale was sitting in it, was probably a stunt guy, but still on the movie. But yeah, we've started evolving from that. And
No, what did you use? I'm gonna assume it was lacrosse gear.
Fox racing,
motocross, lacrosse, anything that looks like armor from the TV shows, the movies, or something that would look cool. We try to incorporate it.
Now you use the same thing for your Green Arrow, which is off the hook.
Oh yeah, yeah. Got actually, I think it's. Honestly, I'm not a sports person at all, so I just see armor and I buy it.
Nor am I. If anyone wants to talk sports, they have to go downstairs and talk to Rose. I do not know anything about the sports ball whatsoever.
Yeah.
For the
Nothing.
new arrow I'm doing, I think what I have is some upper
a
armor.
new arrow.
Oh yeah, I'm doing Old Oliver with the robot arm.
Really?
I don't know if you saw the picture, but I've got that cast.
Yes, I did see that. I was wondering what it was for.
I'm going to be painting it, running
If there's
lights
too many
through
words,
it.
I don't read.
Same here.
So that's going to be Old Oliver with the bionic arm.
Yep.
Now, when is the debut for that?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. It's coming up pretty quick.
I know. I'm so excited.
I've actually got a guy down in Florida too, Greg Duffy. Awesome guy. I believe it's Creature Effect Studios. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, Greg. But he's been mainly working with masks a lot, making mask custom stuff down in Florida, and he said he wanted to break into the cosplay world. So I contacted him. I said, can you make a Green Arrow helmet? You know, it's going to be modeled after like the old Robin Hood style, but in helmet form. It looks awesome.
It is pretty badass.
He killed it. I can't wait for him to send it. Me and Jeremy are going to give it a paint job so we can paint the whole suit all together and get the whole colors right. But he's done a phenomenal job with that. Look him up. Greg Duffy. Awesome guy.
All right, so Liz, he gets involved in cosplay. What made you decide to take pictures of the cosplayers and go to cons?
I just, you know, they got into it and everything, and I was like, you know what? I love photography, so why not go? And these people are just going to pose for me anyway, so I just got into it that way. And, you know, the fact that I'm starstruck. You know, I meet celebrities. I've worked in the music industry with, like, you know, Coconuts music store, music movies. So I'm huge on all that, just to meet the celebrities that I watch on a daily basis, and, you know, the music part of it. It's awesome. So it just started.
Have you met any celebrities repeatedly where they know you?
Yes, Billy Zabka.
Billy Zabka.
That was pretty badass. So
if you happen to be watching, what's up, Billy?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, so it was like one of the third Comic-Con that we went to, and
first time we went to Super Mega Fest.
Yeah.
She was getting her picture taken inside the big mouth from
the Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah.
And
I'm like, look behind you.
I was standing there watching, and this guy comes up behind me. He's like, "Hey man, awesome Green Arrow suit." And I was like, "Oh my god, man!" I was like, "Oh my god,
it's Billy Zabka."
Billy Zabka.
It's pretty badass.
It is surreal when there's people that you see on television
and then
movies.
So I'm walking around with my camera, and we came around the corner, and there's Billy, and he comes up and he kisses my hand. He's like, "Hey, it's great to see you again." And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
And when they remember you, that's even
that's
it's
insane.
Cool.
That happens to Jeremy and I all the time.
And it's getting to a point now where, like, you know, I mentioned my name, like Lizelle's photography, and I'm like, holy crap! It's evolving. It's crazy.
Well, let's talk about that right now. You sent over everyone sees your pictures online.
Yeah.
You actually helped us out because during Rhode Island last year, we usually take a selfie whenever we were doing the talk show in front of a live audience. We could have used you at the last one.
Yeah.
We always take a selfie
Yep.
with the crowd, with the audience, and you came to our aid and took that awesome. Pull that picture up. You took that awesome picture. That's actually featured on our website. That's
nice.
I don't know how you did it because I remember she takes her camera. Just for you guys listening on the Earplug Podcast Network, she took her camera, which is
Nikon D3300.
it's a big ass camera.
DSLR.
And she took the camera, turned it around, and had Jeremy and I believe Matches Malone is in it.
There was
Kuno
like 7
Euro.
of us, I think.
Yep. And the Dorkening, our brothers from Earplug Podcast, and she took this picture, and I'm like, it ain't gonna come out. Next thing I know on my email, here's this picture.
I'm a pro, man. I'm a pro selfie taker.
Yes,
I call it the Liz pose. So there's a selfie and then there's a Liz pose. So if I take my camera and flip it over, or my cell phone or whatever, that's a Liz pose.
You did perfect. Now, who does the editing? Who does all the Photoshop?
It's both of us. Recently, though, we started doing, like I said, with the cosplayers. I'll take the pictures and then I shoot in RAW, which means you can basically just adjust like crazy. You can adjust the lighting, the shadows, the contrast, the saturation, anything you want. And then I take my SD card and hand it to Eli, and then he does he makes you into a poster, movie scene, whatever.
I'm gonna quote Danny Kelly and call you the Magic Man, because that's what Danny calls you.
Nice. Thank you, Danny.
Danny said
Awesome.
another awesome thing by the Magic. Now, what did you do? You take some of Danny's pictures and then worked on them? Because technically they weren't Liz's photos. They were somebody else's photos?
Yeah, for a while I've just been flipping through Facebook, and I'll be like, oh my god.
And nothing for the Angrygeeks. You put Jeremy and He-Man.
Well,
I mean, come on, you guys seen Jeremy's cosplay as He-Man, right? Everyone's seen Jeremy.
I remember that pic. I need better pics. I think it was a phone pic, and it was a little grainy.
That is a factor. Yeah, you gotta have a nice quality to work with. Yeah.
Which I meant to tell people, I'll love to do edits for you, but if you can, send me RAW. RAW is the best.
It is the
files.
best.
All right, define RAW for people listening.
Well,
Define
I'm
raw.
not a professional photographer or anything.
Well,
but she
let-
tells
Yeah,
me
well,
she
basically,
takes
like I just
pictures
said,
in
yeah.
RAW.
So RAW basically it shoots. You can adjust anything in the picture. You can the
Lighting,
shadowing,
saturation,
vignette. You
vibrance.
can. Oh yeah, anything. If it comes out really dark, all you have to do is you can adjust the exposure. You can. There's all sorts of things. Highlights you can remove if it's a really bright picture.
No, what I'm saying is,
Oh.
say I take a picture.
Yeah.
And I give it to you. How do I make it raw, or do you make it
There's,
raw?
it's on the camera itself.
on the camera.
Yeah, it's a setting on your camera. Yeah,
Professional
so you can do shoot in JPEG, which is every day. Yeah, a lot of people use it. Actually, I think JPEG is your cell phone.
And JPEG's fine as long as it's a good enough quality picture and bright enough.
And then there's RAW and JPEG, which it steals a lot of memory out of your SD card. Let me tell you what, but it's worth it sometimes.
All right, well, let's bring up some of their photos and let the people watching see what we're talking about. We'll start with the 300 one. Bring that up. What can you tell me about this 300 picture?
Alright, so that is Amy Nicole Cosplay, extremely talented cosplayer down in Florida. I believe, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your last name right, Amy Nicole Losico, I think it is. Sorry if that's wrong.
It's okay, we can never... we don't pronounce anybody's name right here on the Angry Geek Show.
But this was actually a case scenario where I was flipping through and I saw a picture and I was like, oh my god, I've got to edit this picture. And it was just her dressed as, I can't remember the character's name, but it's...
The Queen.
The Queen, Queen of the, Spartans. And she's got her sword and her shield, and she's, just with a dress. And I took her and I put her in a field, a lot of light, and I tried to give it that 300 touch, that the deep saturation, the ridiculous dark colors. Then I threw the title on there, 300 with a little bit of blood spatter, and threw some lighting in, and it came
So how long does something like this take you?
That one probably took me about an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I look at this and I actually thought it was from the movie.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I did. I thought it was from the movie, and you put her into the movie. Now, Liz, this is something for the music. It has your name all over
This
it.
is actually,
Who is this guy?
This is actually Donna Summer's nephew.
Yep.
This is Robert.
Was it hot in the city that night?
It was actually. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It was a couple hours. Yep. A couple of years ago, I should say.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Robert Grant. He goes by Omega Red. That is Donna Summer's nephew.
That's not the X-Men guy.
No, it's a rapper, producer. He's a great guy. Out of Boston. Obviously, Donna Summer's out of Boston, but he had asked me. He messaged me one time, and he's like, "Can you come up and I see your pictures? You want to come up and do some shots of the?" They do a celebration of summer every year in July, and it's a big roller disco, and they just shut down City Hall. The mayor's involved and everything. And
big party.
Yep. So I was up on stage, and they have Donna Summer's impersonator, Rainier Martin. She's amazing. She does a great job. I'm friends with her too. Actually, she's in one of the pictures as well. And yeah, I just got up there, and he's like, "Get me a shot with my crowd," and that's it. And it's just And that's
Now,
it.
I was kind of confused at this one.
Okay. Don't be. I do advertising too. So this
Really?
is another friend of ours. Actually, used to work with Eli. But she has her own spa. It's a facial spa right in town in Claremont. Amazing. I actually had one done, and it was amazing. I started falling asleep and drooling on myself.
Rose is a former licensed massage
Nice.
therapist.
No, she's amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, is this the...
this is Donna Summer's impersonator. She did an amazing job, and she sings. It's not like she's lip syncing. She's actually she's singing herself. I actually have a video somewhere, but. Yeah, Rainier, she does an amazing job. She travels all over the place, from Pennsylvania to Maine to do shows.
So you were on stage with her.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it amazing when you're on stage when someone is performing? Because I was on stage with Kiss Forever. It's just
nice.
It's badass.
Nice. It's pretty badass. Yeah, it was great.
It is. All right. What's this one? Same.
Yep, same thing. They had a really cool DJ. I can't remember his name. I feel awful, but he was awesome. And just the crowd up there. There's a guy. I'm also friends with him. God, I can't forget it. I suck at names. I really do. But he does Saturday Night Fever. That's what he's dressed as on the side there on the left. But just the crowd, just enjoying it, enjoying the music, enjoying celebrating Donna Summer. And I was honored to do it. It was great.
Now this picture, I showed this to Rose, and she goes, "That is awesome." Now, is that photoshopped? Or is that just
this is, and there's a story behind this picture. This is the very first picture where I said, you know what, I think I can become a professional. This is our friend Jen, we call her Hula Girl, and that is a sparkler effect from Photoshop that I downloaded, and it's just you basically just outline her hula hoop was just her basic hula hoop, and then just do the outline. You hit the play button, and then Photoshop just adds it all in there.
Now, for those of you listening and not watching, this photo right here is just of this woman, and she's holding, it looks like Wonder Woman's golden lasso.
Shout out to Jen Follensby.
And it's completely lit up. It's an amazing photograph. I mean,
Thank you.
Go to Liz's page. Actually, can I share this page on the Angry Geek Show or the Earplug
You totally,
Podcast?
you can share anything you want of mine. That's
Go to the
fine.
Earplug Podcast Facebook page and you'll find this photo. This is
Ellis photography.
this is amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome, and that's actually the picture I used for my my cover photo and my business cards. She's on my business cards too. So
I know this guy, the
Yes.
one and only cosplay dad, Tom Quinn himself. This is an amazing.
such
photo.
a nice guy. Yeah.
Amazing photo.
Thank you. Yep.
That's Rhode Island Comic Con.
That is the group shot. They
That's
had,
really the only big one we go to.
yeah, Rhode Island Comic Con is just the best, and I'm just honored to be able to shoot there. Hopefully someday they'll be like, hey, you want to shoot for us for life? I would love to be part of the main photographers for Rhode Island Comic Con. I'd be honored. But yeah, I love that. That's the thing about cosplayers, man. They're just ready to pose for you, and just they see a camera in their face, and I'm just in my glory. So
Now we all know this cat.
Yeah.
What?
he was amazing, Robin Lord Taylor.
The Penguin himself from Gotham. You know, I can't get into Gotham. I try and I try. I just can't watch it. I'm a purist
I
at
lose
heart.
track of it too.
I'm a
Yeah.
purist at heart, and I just can't watch it. Why black and white with this photo?
It stands out, and I actually blurred out the people around him, so I actually focused in on him because look how happy he is signing autographs for his fans. You know what I mean? Like and he was such a nice guy. Our niece Tessa, who's a huge fan of Gotham, huge fan of Robin Lord Taylor, he had no problems. We did a video. I asked him if he could, hey, can you give us a shout out for my niece and for our niece? And he's like, absolutely. So I've got the video for that too. He's just
Like, hey, Tessa,
awesome.
I'm here with your family.
Yeah.
Another confusing photo right here.
Yeah, so it's advertising. It's a friend of ours. He's in the music business.
Okay.
Local R&B artist. It's Del Robinson, Arundel, and he asked me to do some.
For those of you listening, this guy with a beard and mustache is holding his head and screaming like he's been listening to Jeremy
And
babble for 20 minutes.
Both Jeremys. No,
Both.
he's a good friend. Yeah, his album's called Delirious. So we wanted to have the aspect of him just being going crazy mad, you know what I mean? Because he's got all these emotions, but he used to have these long dreads. It's crazy. When he cut them off, we didn't know what the hell.
This, definitely know this. This was Rhode Island Comic Con
Yes.
too, or was it Terracon?
No, I think that was actually Super Mega
Super
Fest.
Mega
Super
Fest.
Mega Fest,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
The next photo that we're looking at is from
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. It's a makeshift set of Stranger Things. Awesome
Yeah.
photo.
Thank
It's
you
got
very
11 in it. Of course, it's got the
That wall
Ouija
was,
board wall
and that stretch wall was badass.
and the stretch wall.
Yeah.
You know what would just be the cherry on that show? If they gave it an 80s look. I'm talking track lines, not the greatest resolution.
They kind of do, I
I
thought.
mean, I know that we want HD today, but it would just give it so much more because they've nailed every other aspect of
Well,
that
late
show.
70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about we can't
Yeah.
see anything.
Now, this one I showed Rose as well. And
Nice.
it took me two different times looking at this because I thought I downloaded the same picture.
Yeah.
This
did-
one, she has the wings.
Right. I had asked Eli to add
That
some.
one, there's no wings, and it took me a couple times
Yeah.
to notice.
So this is my friend Des. Hey, shout out to Des. She should be having her baby soon, but yeah, she really wanted. She actually had a halo, and she kind of wanted the angel effect. And I'm like, I asked Eli, I said, can you throw some angel wings on her? And he's like, sure. He just boop 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 boop, 2 seconds, and it got a million likes. And he was like,
So we're looking at this photo of
before and after.
a before and after photo of this beautiful pregnant woman in a lagoon.
It's a little pond. Yes, it's right by Madame Sherry's castle in North Chesterfield or West Chesterfield, New Hampshire. Gorgeous ruins. There's a beautiful staircase, and just before that, there's a beautiful pond. And I'm actually laying down on my stomach on a bridge, getting this shot because you had to
In one photo, she has wings, and the next one, she doesn't.
Nope. Nope.
There's one of my
There
favorite
she
people in
is.
the whole
There's
wide
our girl.
world,
Yeah.
Jamie Dolan herself. That's the iconic Wonder Woman pose.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love what you guys did with her stuff.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Now, would this be considered a raw photo?
That's
okay.
just straight up backdrop. Like I said, I shot in RAW, so it has a little more defined. And my niece and her new husband, Kate and Jeremy. I had to throw this picture in there just because it was recently shot Saturday, this past Saturday. So congrats to them.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Next. There's the man of the hour right there.
Yeah.
How is it shooting your husband?
Awesome.
Oh, Let me rephrase that for those.
No,
who,
Jesus.
how is it taking a photo of your husband?
I love he's very photogenic. He's getting better. When we first started dating, he was kind of the one eyebrow up, and he makes the funny faces. But now that he's gotten into cosplay, he gets into character, and it helps me. And he actually comes up with the pose ideas too.
Are you ever going to cosplay? Then who's going to take the pictures?
I've done, you know what? I've done a couple. I've done Nikki from Orange is the New Black. I've done
Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale, which nobody got except for Curtis Armstrong. Booger from Revenge of the Nerds is the only one that got my costume.
When did you do Vicky Vale?
Like the first Rhode Island.
First Rhode Island we went to like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I did the Batman and Jeremy did the Bane.
Yeah. Nobody got me, and that's why I dressed as Vicky, because I was with Batman.
I think I saw you as Orange in the New Black because you were wearing all orange dresses.
And my hair was all messy. And
yes,
gross.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was Nikki.
I think we have
I
a
even
picture
had the
of you.
tattoo drawn on my arm. Yeah.
What can you tell me about this?
That is another very talented cosplayer, Adam Stefan. Adam, shout out. How you doing? He's got an awesome suit. He was another one. He was just like, hey, can you do something with this for me? And it was actually really, really bright, but I darkened it right up.
The eyes. Did you do the eyes, or is that part of the suit?
Nope, gave him the eyes. I mean, they are covered over white. I made them glow.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Threw the symbol up there, yeah.
That was Key West wedding. I did, like I said, I do weddings. I've cut down, but it was just an awesome. It was one of the best shots that I've done, I think, for weddings. But it's beautiful.
This shot is intriguing. Now, I'm going to assume that there was a Boba Fett behind her.
No.
I'm not a Boba Fett, a Jabba the Hutt. Excuse me. What the hell am I talking about?
No, that thing actually was there.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was this at?
That was down in, that's Rose Piercy, shout out to Rose, down in Florida, when they did the Star Wars celebration.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that thing that she's leaning
You took the
on-
photo, you don't remember?
Oh, no. We weren't down there.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's
She sent it.
I told her, I was like, oh my god, I love your cosplay, send me some pictures, and she said, oh my god, what can you do with these? And I put I put BB-8 in there, the little lights on his head. She's there with that walking thing, whatever the hell that is. But I put the background in, that was actually just all dark, and I added some explosions on the AT-AT, and added the X-Wing flying away in it.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Now,
That's badass.
yes. Who is this cosplayer? We're looking at a Doctor Strange cosplayer right now, and
He's phenomenal. If I remember his name correctly, please forgive me if I don't. I think it's Dustin Hawkins. Really awesome guy. I saw his cosplay. I was like, oh my god. And he actually had some raw images to send me, so I tried to recreate, if I had a before and after, but I tried to recreate the Doctor Strange poster, and I cut out the waterfall, I cut out all those cities, the upside down city you see, the rock he's on, the mountain range, and the bridge that you see. That was all cut out and pieced together, the glowing...
The layers that he does. I look over and see his computer, and he's got like piles of layers, and I'm like,
The sparks, the lights, the power of the...
This is incredible, guys. I mean, if you guys cannot see if you cannot see this and you're listening, once again, go to the Earplug Podcast page or go to the Angry Geek Show page, and you will see these. These are incredible. There's the man,
Dang.
right here, Danny Kelly himself. This. I love this. I would love to actually get a print of that for the Geek
oh,
Land.
nice.
I think I've sent him the originals. He does do some prints.
Danny, I want to get me
Autograph.
Get on that.
Bring it to me to Rhode Island, bro, because this is amazing. And then, of course, there's Heather.
That's one of my favorites that he did.
That's
awesome.
That's one of my crown jewels of edits. So as soon as I got done doing that, I was like, oh my god.
Like, I did
Not
this,
to toot my own horn or anything, but I was like, wow,
You
that
gotta
came
be
out
proud.
great.
You
Yeah.
gotta be proud of yourself. You've come a long way.
And there she is
I
again.
love
This
that.
was one of my favorites. When,
Yes,
when
me
I saw
too.
this one, you guys nailed it. Now, what you did, I was looking at the before and after. You took, not a green, we work with green screen
Right.
here. You guys do white, right?
Yeah,
I
white
think we're gonna
background.
switch to black. I'm still learning on that. A buddy
Right.
sent me some pictures of a photo shoot that he did, and he had black or darker backgrounds, which I think would be.
It
better
does make
for-
a difference, especially with the hair and everything. But
Yeah.
I had recently bought these 2 soft boxes, and I actually have pictures of Eli adjusting her because we're trying to get the right position to like.
My
you know.
Achilles heel right now is hair. It is so cutting hair out is hard as hell for me. But you can see on the back of her and right under her arm in the front, I added some strands to make it look like there was that blowing effect.
Yeah, and we used a hairdryer. That's what
Really?
we used to blow her hair back. Yeah,
Yep.
and it actually worked pretty awesome.
And yeah, Jamie was awesome
She's
to work with.
amazing.
That was like the first cosplay photo shoot we really ever did. And I was posing her and positioning her, and
Yep.
Liz took pictures of me posing and positioning her. I was like, oh my god.
So how long
Yeah.
is a normal photo shoot with a cosplayer when they come to you?
She probably took those 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, a
Probably.
couple hours. we've got Brandon Clark coming in September. I love him. Love.
Brandon is my brother.
Pennywise. I'm so excited to shoot Pennywise. He's going to bring a couple of his cosplayers, I think, cosplay costumes over. But yeah, I mean, we set up. It doesn't take very long. So any cosplayers that want to come up, we're in Claremont, New Hampshire.
It can be kind of a hike, which sometimes
but
can suck,
I mean,
but it's fun.
It's fun. It's fun for us too, and it's easy. It's a shoot. I hand over the SD card, and he does his magic, and that's it.
We're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back.
And we're back. Welcome to the Angrygeeks. Liz Ellis Photography. I had an awesome time.
Sure.
I had fun. I did have fun. When you guys start talking about, you get into detail with shows that it's crickets going through my head, to be honest. But
it's no different than Jeremy.
Yeah.
No different than Jeremy.
It's getting hard today.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't show up. Would have been nice to see you too. But no, I had a great time, and if you want to see any of my photography, you can go to Facebook, Liz Ellis Photography, Lizz. I have 2 Z's because I'm unique, I guess. I don't know.
Is your twin sister Monique?
Yeah, no. I do have 2 older sisters though.
No.
But
Are they Monique and unique?
One of them's unique, and yeah.
It
could be. Yeah. But yeah, so you can go onto my page, give my page a like if you're on Facebook, and then keep up. There'll be Rhode Island Comic Con albums coming up, and whatever Comic Cons. Yeah, so they'll all be up there. And if you find yourself on there, tag yourself, or share whatever you want to do. I'm not a stuffy photographer. I actually like to have my pictures shared. So
let me ask you a question. Do you charge for pictures at con if cosplayer?
No, I don't.
No. Do you complain if a cosplayer takes your photo and uses it, as long as they don't remove the watermark?
As long as I get some sort of credit for the picture, photo credit, Liz Ellis, that's all I care about. If you can actually, if I post a picture that has my watermark on it and you want to use it without the watermark, I can message you the original picture, because I always save both, so.
All you gotta do is ask.
All you gotta do is ask, but give me a little bit of credit, because I took it, That's all I ask. I'm simple. I'm a simple lady.
And that's all we got for this week on the Angry Geek Show. I want to thank Eli and Liz for coming down, braving the highway to come down here. Thank Jeremy for staying away, and you know what? We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Calling all geeks! Like me, you probably have your comics safely displayed in your plastic baggies with those white backing boards. So like me, you probably have the dilemma of only seeing one side of the comic. I mean, don't you want to show off that awesome wraparound cover or that awesome sketch cover without having to pull it out of the bag? Well, our friends at Slab Pro have the solution just for you. The world's first invisible comic backboards. That's right, invisible! They're acid-free, archival quality, ultra-rigid, and only 40 millimeters thick. They're crystal clear and totally invisible. They provide ultimate protection for the front and back of your comics. They're superior to those flimsy acid paperboards, and they're available in both modern and Silver Age sizes. And if you're a listener of the Earplug Podcast Network, we have a special deal just for you. Slab Pro is now offering you, the listeners of this podcast and all of our other Earplug podcast shows, 20% off their invisible comic backboards. That's only $7.95 for 10 invisible comic backboards. And all you have to do to get 20% off is visit slab-pro.com/earplug. That's slab-pro.com/earplug. They're going to give you X-ray vision!
This has been an Earplug Podcast presentation. Found on earplugpodcast.com, iTunes, SoundCloud, and wherever your favorite podcasts are found.